So we're now going to look at the final race of the day, the pit bike 140s. Away we go, Ben Lord on pole there as he goes away. Oh, one rider going down right on the line. We're on board there with Matt Pearce getting a good eye view there of the rider going down. 241 it was just going down there.
It's worth mentioning, you don't see it on camera, but Richie Turner swapped to a wet bike for this race because it started to rain just as they were getting down on the holding area. It didn't work out for him, sadly, because he found his brake caliper was seizing and he had a little off coming up to the grid. So, sadly, Richie isn't out there.
So unfortunate there for Richie Turner, but Matthew Bolsover going to the front of the field. Now, you've seen the thrills and spills that we've just had in the Minimotos. This is going to be just as interesting in this one because it really is coming down there. Ben Lord there in second position at the moment. So, pit bike 140s. And on board with Barry Prue, who you normally see in the veterans, and you can see that gives you an idea of the rider's vision. The raindrops on our camera there, and you can see most of the riders, including Matthew Bolsover there, using the speedway style there, just a little leg out to steady him there.
Matt's in a show of his own on this, isn't he? He's really, look at that. I mean, most people are doodling around. He's out on a Sunday cruise, isn't he?
He's, and loving it as well because he had a massive grin on his face as he come past my camera position. And there he goes, just looking over his shoulder. Ben Lord there in second place. Not too sure who we've got in third at the moment. Can't quite make out who we've got. I think it's I can't make out on the leathers there. Matt Pearce there. Now I'm not too sure if Matt Pearce was getting a bit of a tank slapper there or that he was trying to just shake his head to clear his vision, looking over his shoulders.
We did have a camera, or Matt had a camera on his rear looking through over the exhaust and the tyre, and it was so much water coming up that we couldn't use the footage because it was just depleting, but it really showed how wet it was. And Matt out there at the moment, I mean, most of the paddock will join me in saying that seeing Matt at the front is a thrill because Matt's such a nice lad, and everybody in the paddock's got nothing but a nice word to say for him. Yeah, it's a shame his dad's not very good.
You get me into trouble. You can just see how much rain's coming down. And to be fair, Matthew's had some good results this year. Red only put in some good results.
Yeah, he's a class act. I mean, the whole family, Connor, Matt, and John are all good riders. I mean, I know I joke about John and taking Mickey, but John is a class act as well. Because
you're always hidden away in the office. It's me they come for. Well, everybody looking very gingerly round there, you can see, and just how slick that track is looking out there now. So the rider's doing a fantastic job.
It's worth pointing out the reason a vast majority of them are going slowly is because they're on slick tyres, and as you can see, it's very, very wet out there. That's very greasy, very slippery. Matt's making it look a lot easier than it is.
I think it did catch a lot of napping because it had been drizzly all day, but there was a kind of dry line, and then you can see the spray coming off Matthew Bolsover's rear wheel there. This really did tip it down for this final race of the day. Matthew Bolsover there he is going at the front. I think that might be a back marker there because I'm looking for the day-glow orange helmet of Ben Lord. Should be in second position. I can tell you his lap time, Matthew Bolsover has done a 1:03.295, so that's good lap time really considering the conditions here.
Well, that's 3.5 seconds faster than Ben was going, so yeah, he's on it, isn't he?
He is now. Matt Pearce there, I think two guys at the back there just having their own little private battle. Matt Pearce and I think it was James Gale that he was riding around with there. And some more back markers coming there. And there goes Matt. Look to speed that Matthew Bolsover has just gone past Matt Pearce. That just shows you. It's unbelievable shot that was. So great display of riding there from Matthew Bolsover. Back in second place we should be looking for Ben Lord as they just go through. But the riders are getting very dotted all around the circuit at the minute, I say, because everybody's just trying to stay on at the moment.
I think by this stage Matt is 20 seconds away on the lead. That's I mean, you can see he's enjoying it, isn't he?
It certainly is, and Matt having to be a little bit careful there because I think that was that back marker there, Gary Pingy, I think it was, that nearly hampered him there. So good manoeuvres there by Matthew Bolsover. And this is the thing as well, because a lot of these back markers are not too shit. Their line's going to change. They're swapping the lines around. So Matthew Bolsover doing a fantastic job of picking his way through the traffic.
Yeah, we don't use blue flags, so obviously, back markers do play a big part in it.
And a lot of them, probably at the moment, are just trying to stay upright. But Matthew Bolsover going through while we are coming towards the closing stages. There's Ben Lord just going through Matt Pearce. Now Ben Lord in second position. I can tell you Ben's time of 1:06.952. So
didn't look anywhere near as confident as Matt, did he?
no, Matthew was one rider down there as well. But can't quite see, just having to kickstart the machine back into life. Back on board with Matt Pearce, just showing. Oh, and Matt Pearce, you should have had the mic then. You passed it on to me.
I didn't want the blame.
But at the Checkers, it's going to be a win, a comfortable win for Matthew Bolsover. Ben Lord will take second, Lawrence Warder will take third.
So that was a roundup of all today's action here at Rowrah. I'm Sophie McGinn, and this has been an RPM Action Sports presentation.